Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name's Mandy, and here on this channel I like to just play around with my planner, making it anything that works for me to be more intentional and more productive in my life. I'm a mom of 3. I stay home and I homeschool, and I'm just honestly trying to get lots done but still enjoy life and make sure that I'm being productive. And but that also means intentional, and I can only handle so much. So right now, I just kind of want to put this in, but the video today is going to be just getting ready, reset for the month. So from February to March, but I did just kind of want to mention like things that I'm doing and focusing on more right now. So right now I'm being just really focused with homeschool. I'm trying to stay up with YouTube and my Etsy stuff. I have created some planner inserts that I really enjoyed using this last, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so. One of them was like this, with some cleaning on the back that I just did not get to. Besides my daily cleaning, I just haven't been able to do more than that because, as I was mentioning, I'm just very focused on my homeschool and just doing things throughout the day that are homeschool and family related with my kiddos and wellness. So you guys, I hurt my back again. For those of you who have been along with me in that journey, it was not as bad. It was the tiniest of movement, so it was probably something leading up to it. I got laid down and got a lot of rest. It happened on a Thursday. Today's a Sunday, and I feel so much better. So just hoping that that continues. But I was finally back to working out. Every morning I would wake up, read my Bible, do a workout, and just felt so ready for the day. And then I would still like go on a walk or a hike. I don't mean like a big hike, but you know, trails, stuff like that with the kids, or getting out every day at some point. And that was just something that I had to like let some things go of, like deep cleaning my home that day to do those kind of things. So I've been really happy. So I've created a couple different inserts for my planner that are more for that. And today we're going to go through and put my new ones in. So I figured I would show you first. A couple weeks ago, I started my homeschool. I needed something, just an overview of my homeschool. And you guys know, I really like routines and stuff. So this is like our gather time routine. These are warm-ups for my boys and our lessons. And then I would put the details of our lessons here. And I definitely had to know what was happening that day. So this ended up being a little bit, I love the one page because I could just look at it and do my thing. But this ended up being a little bit too squished up for me. Even though I didn't really use these, I still want these there available just because I didn't actually write down my Corbin's plans here, but I had them. It's just, this is what I did after I made it, like the same day. And then I just put this on the back thinking like, okay, like my cleaning, that'll be fun to have like in the kitchen, just the page. I'll take it out of my planner, take it around with me. Really liked that, but obviously wanted some improvements. So what I ended up doing was creating, and if you watched my flip through, which was either a video or 2 videos ago, I showed you guys this, and I made things like this is designed to go on the right side, but then the other side's designed to go on the left side of my weekly. So it's kind of hard to look at that, but what I'm gonna do today is put all of my new month in, or at least a few weeks of the new month, and you'll see the overview. If you like to visualize things like that, if you like to use pages that go together double-sided like I do sometimes, that's what I had done this previous week, and I absolutely loved this style. So I've gone through different like things where I have everything on a weekly, and I really, really love that, but sometimes I can get overwhelmed with everything happening. So I've done the planner where I just have a planner for that category, and then I have to flip to the other categories planner and so forth. But I'm really liking the way that I did my planner these past couple weeks. So basically, this is kind of, I made this in the middle of February, so it wasn't really filled out very much, but I have an overview. This is, and my intention is for my homeschool goals and outings, our vision, a little calendar just to put in the like same day things or same everyday things, and then some lists, but I didn't make any of that this last month. I was able to put like some YouTube notes here, and then this is my, like, I don't know, just everything. This is where I'm keeping track of the things that are going on that week. Next week, it kind of reminds me of the dashboard, but then on this side, I have like what my intention here is, what's for dinner, my daily tasks, to-dos, and just other things. However, you guys know when I make things, I have to use them for a little while, and I've made some adjustments to that, so I'll show you that. And then I have my homeschool planner, which I like this better than having just the page. So what I had done was I made it double-sided, but I'm going to put it in my planner for this coming week, and you'll see it, you know, double or 2-page layout. But I really liked this. Any appointments or events went up here because I need to know that as we're doing lessons. And then I wrote the lessons in, and there was just plenty of room. Again, I didn't write in my preschoolers' lessons here just because this was new, and I did that, and I can write it in, but and then down here I'm just going to be putting anything else that comes up or enrichment, stuff like that. And then I kept my routines, which I love having them on here. So you'll see that in a 2-page overview in just a minute. And then I'm really liking this for basically my wellness. I'm writing down my breakfast, lunch, dinner, workout, snacks, my goal, my routines, like to do throughout the day to hopefully reach my goals. I haven't really been using these sections, but I like that they're there. I'm working towards using them, just taking 10 minutes for something, and then trying to track my macros. I am possibly going to switch up how I'm tracking my food intake, not just writing them down, but like you guys may have remembered I do the the portion fix, and I really like that tracking system, and that was double-sided as well. So today I'm going to be putting in March. This is my catch-all section, but then I have my February calendar here. I haven't pulled my February calendar yet. Today I'm just putting in my weeklies. So I guess it's not really a full-on March setup, but it's my March catch-all setup. All right, so I'm going to keep all of this here. These are some things for my son's birthday that happened in March, so it's kind of like things I had to start doing. And let's get to this. So this is the same as, I should have these available. This is the same as this. So this is intended for homeschool, but I'm thinking I'm going to make it like homeschool and family, because the homeschool layout is 2 pages and this is for the whole month. So here is for March, and I'm not going to number all of these while you guys are on here, but I will put in the dates and just the things that are happening on a daily basis, so I can just kind of visualize that. And then when I fill in my weekly, I have this for homeschool, and then I also will end up putting in my March calendar. And for that, I also look on my phone and use our family shared calendar. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be putting in here. I need to do a little brain dump, and then I'll do that. But this is for March for homeschool. And then I have made this to go with my intentionals. I'm glad that I'm using this because I'm going to lighten some of these lines here. And that's, again, what I was talking about. I need to use my stuff before I get it out there for anybody, because I don't like how dark the lines came out. So I'm going to lighten them up. But what I like about this is, and I'm pretty sure I've put my goals planner out, or my goals section out there, but I'm going to be putting my intentionals here every month. I want to print this page right here. And on this side, I'm going to be putting my intentionals. So my family will go here. So it says intentional. I have my family here. So each intentional is going to be looked at. Each intentional, I'm going to, basically this is going to hold me accountable to look into my my goals or intentions that I have worked on and thought about. And then I'm going to write what I've accomplished with that and what we need to work on next. That's all I'm asking myself on a monthly basis to do. So we're going into March. I'm going to go ahead and write that here. For some reason, okay, I was like, did I write 2022? And then, yeah, the other intentional, and I'll just go down the line here and I will write them all here. And I think I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I made sure that I had room for 8 intentionals. And there was, so I took some time, it took me a while, but I took some time, finally this last month, I already had my categories of intentions, and then I took some time to write down some things. They're kind of like my steps to reach that goal, or a goal within a goal. Like I just have family, but I'm not a professional goal planner at all. But I wanted some different things. Like my whole purpose is to, you know, like for family, to like bond and be close, and same with marriage and everything. So just to thrive is the goal there. And then in order to thrive, I have those things. So every month I'm going to have one of these, and I'm going to fill out each intentional. And if I didn't get to really do much for one, that's okay. I'm just holding myself accountable for that. And then I'm going to write down places to visit as a family, what places we want to visit, big happenings, so big things. Like in March on the 5th is Cam's birthday. Oops. And on the 27th, which I don't know, I get kind of, I want to write the 27th down here because of order, but that's Mira's birthday. So I have 2 children's birthdays. I'm sorry about my handwriting. I'm holding something over here. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And I want to say more of and less of. I want to have my ideal routine. So that is what this first page is all about. So using it for my vision for the month for homeschool, as well as my intentions, which usually are family, marriage, myself, all of that. So I'm going to have that for my monthly. And again, I do use Happy Planner. So I have a monthly layout here. March will go in very soon. The next page will end up being a notes page. As you saw previously, I used it a lot for just like planning some videos for YouTube. I do have a section for that, but this was nice because this is the section I'm in every day, all day. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when. So it's like this, and then this should be on that side. But as you can see, I just added like lines here. I made the space between the lines a little smaller, which actually added more items. I don't really need, if I know if I really need that many items, but, and then the to-do list is a lot longer, some labels, so just some little things to, you know, make it better, I think. And then here is the other side. So now you can actually see, so anything we have going on here is going to go, on this, and this is for the week. So I might look at my calendar here, or the one I have on my phone, putting in the dates here. So what are we on? All right, today is Sunday. So we've got the 27th, 28th. So Monday's the 27th, Tuesday's the 28th, and then Wednesday's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then what I will do is I will go over my calendar and put in what's going on. So I should write this in. Practice 5:30 to 6. That's a new thing. What do you guys do when you have something new? Do you actually go into your planner right away and get that put in there? I don't know. And I'm gonna try to more time block it in a way. Typically, I don't have more than 4 things happening, but we shall see. Tuesday, we have piano at 11, and we try to do our library pickup and drop off, the quick visit there. My son has HCA. And then, so I left a little bit of space here so that way I could have like reminders for myself. So I'm going to just put it right here though. Enrollment due. Oh man, like thinking of next year already is just crazy to me. And then I know there's other things happening here, but I'm going to have to look at my actual calendar. But that's pretty much how I have this set up. So it's very similar to the dashboard layout in the Happy Planner, but this is just what works for me. I couldn't continue to use it without having to take a lot of time to, you know, make it work for me. So that's why I totally get it when I put my planners out there for you guys, and some of it doesn't work for you. I totally get it. So, this is what works for me. So like I said, this will be meal planning or something else. There are 7 days. I just didn't want to label it just in case, because I actually like to write down what I'm going to eat and then choose the day of. So that's what this looks like. It's like a monthly. We've got notes. So every week I will be taking these out or keeping them in, but I'll be adding more newness here. And then this stays for the whole month. So then we get to the homeschool planner, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. I really seem to like having some separation, but having it together. So that's why I call this my catch-all section here. I have my monthly afterwards with my habit trackers and stuff, and then it goes into other resource sections. So my catch-all section is, you know, where I keep track of like all the things, home, you know, home care, cleaning, events, family, stuff like that. Homeschool, I will go ahead and write in the dates. I will write in the subject planning, I guess. So here is appointments or events, even reminders. It's all the things right there. I like to do math, language, history and science here, because we rotate. My preschooler, and when my preschooler starts needing more space, then I will adjust it and, you know, figure that out. But I really liked having the extra space, and there's 3 things. So if we did have 3 things to do for math, I can write that there. So that's what that will look like. And I'm really excited to use it with the full 2-page view, because now I can see our routines right here. So these are our different routines, or just areas that I need to say, oh, you know, for gather time, did we do these things or did we not? And then I typed them in, but I just left some space to write down the initials for my 2 different sons. Now the other page is my wellness. And this is going to be nice too, because it's all here. So as I was saying, I have family and home, homeschool, my wellness. And that is pretty much, when I go over the different categories of what I need in a planner, that's pretty much what I need as of right now. As I mentioned, business, YouTube, Etsy, I do have a section for that. But for now, I've just been using a notes page, and there's another notes page. So there's like 2 notes pages for each week. And then I'm going to actually put in all the same stuff, you guys. So everything I just put in, I think it's just in a different order. Did I do it in a different order? I did. That's okay. I'm just surprised that I did that. It doesn't really matter, but okay. So then the next week. So like I mentioned, I just printed a couple weeks because I'm still figuring out not just the system, but as much as I really am loving the system, I don't like to print out too many weeks in advance, because I do find that I change something up. Like I just noticed that I printed the old one which I'll show you. And I like this one better, the one that I made. So you can see there's no lines here. This is a lot more space. So we'll see if I'll need this for the next week of March, but I probably will use it just because I don't like wasting paper. But so every week starts with a notes page and ends with a notes page. So you have like double notes pages. And that's basically all I really need for my business stuff in my catch-all. I don't need, as of right now, I don't need anything like telling me on this day you need to do this or whatever. I also have my work section here, and I don't, as you can see, otherwise it's really just a bunch of note pages and stuff. So that is how I am setting up my catch-all section for March. I don't have anything else to put in here today because I have not pulled my March calendar for, you know, my catch-all, or the other one would be work, I guess. And I probably will continue to pull out just because I love the tabs too, and I love the overview of a monthly. Even if I don't like use every single space of it, I like to decorate the monthly. I really love monthlies, and they're usually a calm space for me because I don't put a ton of stuff on my monthly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing how I like to organize my catch-all and just kind of making my own thing and making it work. If you guys see anything you like here that you guys would like in the shop sooner rather than later, before I, you know, I mean, I'm going to be using it, but before I can actually, like, you know, get it all in there, let me know if one of these like bundle styles would be good for you, if you think that this system could work for you, and I can kind of put it in Drive and try to get these on the shop or in the shop. But otherwise, just seeing how I just kind of organize it. I feel like it's okay to have multiple different style planners in your weekly. So I use basically 3 different ones. And if I didn't, I would have 3 different sections and my planner would be so bulky. Trust me, I've been there. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. I'm really loving it. I'm really loving the color tones I used and stuff. But I'm sure eventually I'll make another change. But this is where I'm at right now, and I'm glad that you guys joined me to set it up. It was super easy to set up. I have 2 weeks worth for March, and it makes me excited to be productive and intentional in these next coming weeks. So let me know what your favorite part was and how you guys do your planner. If you guys have, you know, different planners put together, or do you guys have different sections? I'd love to know what you guys do for that. And have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.